do do do, ding da da do do, ding da da do do do, ding da da do do, ding da da do.
Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Fitness Dumbed Down. I am Jamie and today we're going to be looking at understanding your body type, okay, and how best to train to really maximize results. First of all, before we start, I would like to say thank you very much for everyone that watched the last video. It really does mean a lot to me. It's great that I can share information with so many other people to watch the videos. If you can please give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit that bell button to get notifications. That would really be great, and I look forward to hopefully teaching you something new this video too. Thank you. Okay, so this video is all about training smarter, not harder. This information can definitely help, but before getting too worked up about body types, it's important to focus on your training because you'll never get bigger if you don't train. So by focusing on your training, you'll be able to see firsthand how the stimulus of weight training affects your body, as most people are a mixture of two different body types, which I can get to later on in the video. And once you've been training for a few months, you'll be able to easier identify what body type you are. And once you identify your body type, it's easier to understand what types of training would work best for you, and again, what would give you the best results. So different body types require different training methods and different diets. So the aim of this video is to explain the three main body types, their characteristics, and how best to train to see the best bang for your buck. It's about training smarter, not harder. The three body types are the ectomorph, the mesomorph, and the endomorph. We're going to start off with the ectomorph. Okay, so the ectomorph is that typical skinny guy. They have quite a lean frame, usually very long, thin arms and legs. They do have little body fat, but they also have little amounts of muscle mass as well. And the shoulders tend to be quite thin and with little width. And the typical traits of an ectomorph, again, the small, delicate frame, delicate bone structure. They may be classified as a classic hard gainer, flat chest, small shoulders, thin, and they do find it very difficult to gain weight. This is due to their fast metabolism. So with an ectomorph, they will find it very difficult to gain weight, as with such a fast metabolism, it burns through calories very, very quickly. And ectomorphs need huge amounts of calories in order to gain weight. We all know the type of person we're talking about here that can eat and eat and eat and they never gain any weight. Well, that's actually because they're an ectomorph body type. Workouts should be short and intense for an ectomorph, focusing on big muscle groups, as an extreme ectomorph won't have the strength or endurance for long, drawn-out training sessions. So it's important that training sessions focus on compound movements, focus on plenty of power moves that focus on building the maximum muscle rather than isolation exercises. For example, choose a close grip bench press and target both the chest and the triceps, rather than just focus on tricep push down. Unfortunately for this body type, you will struggle to build muscle. It grows very slowly, and in an attempt to keep your calories and macronutrients in the muscle building sweet spot, you'll need to do a lot of eating. You may even have to do certain amounts of force feeding to ensure that the calories are available for potential muscle growth. A great tip for an ectomorph is to eat before bed. This prevents muscle catabolism during the night. Generally, an ectomorph can lose fat very easily, which makes cutting back lean muscle so much easier for them. So it's not all bad. Next is mesomorph. A mesomorph has a large bone structure, large muscles, and a naturally athletic physique. Mesomorphs are the best body type for bodybuilding. They find it quite easy to gain and lose weight. They are naturally strong, which is perfect platform for bodybuilding and building muscle. Typical traits of a mesomorph. They're athletic, they're generally quite hard-bodied, not soft. They do have well-defined muscles, rectangular shaped body, strong. They do gain muscle easily, and they also do gain fat much easier than an ectomorph would. The mesomorph body type responds the best to weight training, as gains are usually seen very quickly, especially for beginners. The downside to mesomorphs is that they can gain fat more easily than ectomorphs. This means that they must watch their calorie intake. Usually a combination of weight training and cardio works best for a mesomorph. Endomorph. The endomorph body type is solid and generally soft. Endomorphs gain fat very easily. Endomorphs are usually of a shorter build with thick arms and legs. Muscles are strong, especially in their upper legs, and endomorphs find that they're naturally strong in leg exercises like the squat. The typical traits of an endomorph: a soft and round body, they gain muscle and fat very easily. They're usually short and stocky build. They do find it hard to lose fat. This is due to a slow metabolism, and the muscles are not so well defined. When it comes to training endomorphs, they will find it very easy to gain weight. Unfortunately, a large portion of this weight is fat and not muscle. So to keep fat gain to a minimum, endomorphs must always train cardio as well as weights. Usually supplementation is not needed with endomorphs as long as they have a high protein intake in their diet. So as I mentioned previously, people aren't just the one body type. These body types aren't set in stone. In fact, most people have a combination of the two body types. These combinations are either ectomorph and mesomorph, or mesomorph and endomorph. It's not uncommon to find a pure mesomorph that gains weight like an endomorph, for example. So which body type are you? Everything I've spoken about should allow you to identify your body type. This means you can optimize your diet and training to suit your body type. It can also be trial and error, as like I've mentioned, you can be a mixture of the two body types. One final point I want to mention is that no matter what your body type, you can still build a big, ripped, muscular physique. Even the skinniest of guys can bulk up. Yeah, it will be harder, but if you're willing to put in the hard work, it can be done. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and hopefully you've learned something. I'm going to put up a video. If you want to keep getting smarter, you'll watch it, and I'll see you next time.